Hello, this is Miss Lally, and today is Thursday, February 5th. It is still cold outside. Still have my collards covered up. I tried to take the cover off and bring my other plants out, and then the weather reports were coming in that we were still going to hang around in the low 30s and 20s. I said, took them back in, covered the collards back up, but the collards look good. So in the meantime, my granddaughters are coming over this weekend, and so I wanted to have a little Valentine's Day party with them. And so one of the things I'm going to do is transform my kitchen table decor, and I thought I would bring you all along as I hook up my table decor for this weekend for when my granddaughters come along. So come along and check it out with me. So here we have the current table set up. I like to keep my dishes that we frequently use on the table. So we'll need to clear all of this off so that I can prepare the table for the transformation for the granddaughters, which I think they will like. Okay, now time to take off the tablecloth that I was using for over the holidays and replace it with this tablecloth, which it doesn't completely fit the table, but I used this before on this table. And then I remembered, oh, that's right, I had another tablecloth under this tablecloth. Wanted to make sure everything was positioned just right, that the tablecloth was hanging just right over the table. I think that was sitting just right. I think that'll work. And that turntable really, I think, was just clashing with the decor, so that wasn't going to work. So I decided to go back to my tray. It looked a whole lot better. And now I want to put my dishes back. This is not all of my dishes that I have. Some of them were in the dishwasher because we had used some that day, my husband and I, probably for breakfast or from the night before. And I find this setup very handy for me because the dishes that we use frequently, instead of walking back and forth either to get the dishes to use or walking back and forth after you done use the dishes and then you wash the dishes and then you have to walk back and forth to the cabinet, I just keep them on the table, and it's literally wash. If I'm going to wash them in the sink, then I wash, either hand dry and put them on the table, or wash, put it in the dishwasher and let it just dry in the dishwasher, and then put it right on the table because the dishwasher is across from the table. So it's a very simple setup that I have where it doesn't require a whole lot of unnecessary walking back and forth for dishes that we commonly use, or I would say that we frequently use on a daily basis. I can definitely see how it has transformed into Valentine's Day season just with the changing of the tablecloth only. So I did some arts and crafts for the girls. I think they would like this. I found a YouTube video and just made these to hang up in the kitchen, and I think they will like them. It was very simple to make and didn't take that long, but I think they would really like the whole something hanging and twirling around. I hope they twirl around. Okay, so I just got a couple little Dollar Tree gifts for the girls, just a little something to do on Valentine's Day. Well, not Valentine's Day, the weekend that we have them, which is the weekend before Valentine's Day. And just a little something for them to open up. And, my youngest granddaughter is soon to be 18 months and the oldest is 4. So, Dollar Tree is where it's at when they are that young. It's just the act of getting a little small gift and opening it up. So I know the 4-year-old is going to love it, but I'm not so sure about the 17-month-old. So got her that's for the youngest, just a little bear. She doesn't need much. When the children are at that age. So I still need to get my, I saved my tissue paper, the gift wrapping tissue, not gift wrapping, but the tissue paper that you put in the gift bags. I saved that, so I need to go get some of that from out the garage. And I know I have purple and pink and white tissue paper to add to it. And so I know the oldest is gonna love her little gift. She loves stickers. If she can put a sticker on something, she's gonna put a sticker on something. So I know she's gonna love that. And she likes wearing, got her a little Dollar Tree had the little headbands with the hearts on it. So I know she would love to wear something like that. So I think these will be a nice little touch to our grandparents weekend that we're going to have with our granddaughters this weekend. I think they will really like that. I think they would like this table setup. And she was surprised. She loves walking in and seeing a surprise, so she was happy about that. First thing she said was, "Are those gifts," with an S, "for me?" And I also got a couple of snacks that they like. bananas and raisins, and that was the first thing that she went for. They tried to eat them all up at once, but no, don't eat all the raisins. And we had to go get the youngest because she went straight back to the back room to play. So she wasn't too impressed. I mean, she looked, but she's like, okay. Then after dinner time, we opened the gifts and had to kind of work with the youngest to help her open up the gift to see what was going on. And finally she saw it, and I think she was happy about it. I think. And of course, the oldest had her look at her card. And she's like, okay, what's in the bag? I think she liked it. And this was our little Valentine's Day little party with our grands for our grandparents weekend.